guys, today I'm continuing a look at me DVD and Blu-ray collection. This is part 2, probably do about 5 parts because there's quite a lot to get through. So I'm doing this so, actually it's for my benefit, so I don't have to write down the titles. I can just like make a series of videos. So anyway, today I'm going to do 3 columns. So it'll be this column, and this column. So I think there's a lot of TV shows this time we'll be looking at. So anyway, let's get cracking with this column first. So to start with, I'm looking at American Horror Story, Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, Season 7, Season 8, Season 9, Season 10, 11 and 12. I think that's all they've done so far. I think they're probably on with 13. That'll be an interesting one. Lady Gaga's in it. So I've only actually seen the first one. I reviewed it on the channel, Murder House. I thought that was excellent. So this will be the next one I'll be doing, Asylum. So what I like about it is they're all different stories, but they use a lot of the same cast. And I think there's some continuity between stories as well. So that's a good show. Makes a change having a modern show that's good. Then, in my collection, these are in no order. I've got American Horror Stories, which is like different stories, a series of them, one-offs. So I think there's 3 seasons so far. Or is it 4 seasons so far? Yeah, 4 I think. But I think this one's got the first 2 or 3. So if you guys know how many they did, let us know. But I love the covers, so let's have a look at some more stuff. So I'll be doing this pile. First one, Star Trek Picard Season 1. I haven't watched this yet. I'm actually getting a bit jaded with the new Star Trek shows, but I'll give this one a try, see if I can get into it. Might be good. Space 1999 on Blu-ray. Excellent show. I prefer Season 1 a lot more than Season 2. Season 1 seemed a bit more serious. I've reviewed the first episode on the channel. Then what have we got? I'll just move this pile along. The Professionals. But, I've reviewed an episode on the channel. Cool show. It was very popular at its time in the 80s. Round Not Kirk to Seas. Great show that. On Blu-ray. Done a couple on the channel. X-Files the movie. And the second movie of it. This is an interesting one, Ghost Story, Circle of Fear, because it had 2 titles. They changed the title from Ghost Story to The Circle of Fear. This is the complete series. I believe I've done the first episode on the channel. So looking forward to doing more of that. I bet it's a good show, that. Then I've got The Sand. I haven't done this yet. Roger Moore. They're the black and white ones, and there's also the coloured ones as well, so we're really looking forward to doing that. I've also got The Return of the Sand with Ian Ogilvy. I remember watching that. It's a good one. Funny title sequence as well. Being Human. I forgot I had this. I thought that was excellent. What are your thoughts on that show? And The Persuaders, Roger Moore and Tony Curtis. It's on Blu-ray now, I might upgrade it. Great show. I've done an episode on the channel. I've got a bunch of films now that were in that column. The Incredible Torture Show. Has anyone seen this? I'm not sure if I've seen that yet. This is good. Vincent Price, 6 Gothic Tales. The Fall of the House of Usher. The Pit and the Pendulum. Tales of Terror. The Raven. The Haunted Palace. And The Tomb of Ligeia. Great that. I love the Edgar Allan Poe films that he did in the 60s. I think they're excellent. Night of the Demon on Blu-ray. I've reviewed that one. But The Purge for movie collection. Not sure how many they've done now. Paranormal Activity. I'm surprised they've done 6 movies of this. I believe I've only seen maybe the first 1 or 2. I like the first one. I've got The Great Escape, A Bridge Too Far and Battle of Britain. I've actually reviewed the first 2. 2 great films. So I'd like to do the Battle of Britain. The Invisible Man on Blu-ray, David McCallum. Great show, I remember watching this years ago. Random film here, Birds of Prey. Midsummer, what do people think of this film? It gets a lot of criticism actually, but I thought it was excellent. It's a lot like The Wicker Man. Like you see how these are all out of order. I've got a Dario Argento film here, Deep Red. That's actually one of his best films. Tales that Witness Madness on Blu-ray. Excellent. Definitely be reviewing that anthology film sometime. Surprising what comes up. Dr. Sleep, the sequel to The Shining. It's actually really well done, this one. Not as good as The Shining, but really good. Solo, Star Wars story, I've reviewed on the channel. Just average really, that one. Spartacus on Blu-ray. That'll be a good one to do sometime. Kirk Douglas. The Mask of the Red Death. Blu-ray. Vincent Price classic, one of his very best films, that. I think it's the best of the Roger Corman films as well. And finally I've got The Clockwork Orange. Excellent film. Got it for £4. So I look forward to watching that again. Right, let's do column 2 now. Right, I'm going to do column 2 with a very battered box set of Charlie's Angels, but it's a complete show. I think the first 3 Angels were the best though. The others were okay, but like the first season was the best. Great show, like a fun show. What else have I got? Sapphire and Steel, excellent. I believe I've only done the first story of that so far. Great show. Move these forward a bit. I've got the Cybernauts trilogy of the Avengers on Blu-ray. I've done all 3 on the channel. I love the Cybernaut episodes. Reagan, I've reviewed, Blu-ray. Next I've got Sherlock, complete series 1 to 4. I actually think it's a good show. I was surprised by how good it was. Like, it's Mark Gatiss, I believe, wrote it. He did a good job on it. Wicked show. George Gently, complete collection. The reason I got this is I'm an extra. I think I did about 4 or 5 episodes as an extra. So I'm going to go through it and record the bits I'm in, make a video of it. Matt and Shaw, I met them, had a bit chat in the pub. He's a cool guy. Got the Bourne collection, all 5 movies. Mission Impossible box set of the movies. Haven't got the recent one yet, but I've heard it's really good. Jeremy Brett as Sherlock Holmes. Excellent. He's excellent as Sherlock. Him and Basil Rathbone are my favourites. So it's a toss-up between Brett or Rathbone. Next we have this pile, and it looks like the Twilight Zone, season 1. You get a booklet as well with that. Yeah, Twilight Zone companion. So that was season 1. Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, where the episodes are a bit longer, and of course Season 5 when it went back to short episodes. Great show, really iconic show. And also on Blu-ray I've got the movie. It's actually a fun movie, that. I'll have to review it. Then I've got Just Good Friends, complete series. Really funny, quite enjoy that. Then Zodiac, I've done the first episode of that. Did 6 episodes. I wish they'd have completed it by doing a second season. That would have been all the signs of the Zodiac. Tales of Unease, an anthology show. I've done the first one. I'm thinking of finishing it off and doing the rest of that series. Reviews. Beasts, I've done the first 2. I'm definitely going to finish this one off. Some of the episodes sound excellent. Nigel Neal. And the Sweeney, brilliant show. Very un-PC, which I like. And next, this pile, staying on with TV shows, of course Thriller, which I'm doing occasional episodes on the channel. Brilliant show, that. $6 Million Man. Complete series, brilliant show. The Avengers, the complete collection. I've done the Cybernauts, all 3 of the Cybernaut episodes, so I'll occasionally do some more. And of course the new Avengers, which is underrated actually. It's quite a good show. Right, and now for this row, there's the BBC version of Dear the Triffids. I remember this was quite scary for the time. A very good production, that. Kolchak, the Night Stalker. I've done the 2 TV movies. This is the show. It's a wicked show. I've got The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I really enjoyed that when I first saw it. Fun show. And of course, Ghost Stories for Christmas that I'm working through. I usually do a couple, a new one and an old one each Christmas time. Really scary stuff. Probably the most atmospheric of all the shows. This is an interesting one. The BBC version of Dracula. Includes over 20 minutes of bonus content. I believe it's in 3 parts. I really enjoyed it, actually. It had its faults, but I found it fun. I think it's Mark Gatiss again who wrote it. Sometimes he does good stuff here. Orson Welles' Great Mysteries, an anthology show. And then there's volume 2 of it. So I'll be looking at that shortly, that show. This is a good one, I haven't opened it. A lot of these haven't opened. Boris Karloff's Thriller. Complete series. This will be excellent. Supposed to be some really good stuff on this. I think it started off more like a thriller show, and then it turned to more supernatural stuff. Over 50 hours of special features, that's interesting. That's a very good box set. All these are out of order, by the way. I've got Alfred Hitchcock Hour, the complete series. And before that, I've got Alfred Hitchcock Presents Seasons 1 to 7 complete collection. Some great guest stars on this show. Really well known actors. Then I've got, this is an interesting one, Sherlock Holmes series with Peter Cushing. If you remember, he did The Hound of the Baskervilles for Hammer, but he also made a TV show. I haven't watched it yet, but it should be good to watch that. Right, this lot, I think it's British comedy shows. So like you've got Blackadder, the complete collection. Brilliant. I preferred the second series of that, but all 4 are great. What's this? Steptoe and Son? There must be the 2 films. Yeah. Great. This is underrated, the Fallen Rise of Reginald Perrin. Did 3 seasons. Really funny. Porridge. I've always liked that. Then we've got The In-Betweeners, the movie. Yeah, really un-PC, this show. That's the movie of it. That's the second movie. They go on holiday. I've also got the TV show somewhere. Then I've got Red Dwarf. Back to that. The show. The Blu-rays of Red Dwarf, good show. Dad's Army. I love all comedy shows. There's In-Betweeners, series 1, 2 and 3. That should go with them. What have I got now? Getting on to really un-PC stuff now. So I'll have to do this part. Yeah, I was quite shocked watching some of this stuff he comes out with, but it's surprising. Some of the stuff he comes out with is actually true. Sickness and in Health, which followed. And you've got the movie. That might be a duplicate of some of Till Death Do Us Part. Then Love Thy Neighbour. So you can't get any more un-PC than this. But the thing is, it was meant to be a bigot. That's where the comedy comes from. As well as his neighbour, who's a bigot towards whites, and he's a bigot towards blacks. So that's where the comedy comes from. And the wives, both of the wives, these two here, they're not bigoted. So it's really taken the mickey out of bigots. But these days people won't approve. But it is a funny show, and it's of its time. And I've got Ronnie Barker in Sorry. Great show. Guy who's in his 40s is getting pestered by his mother, treating him like a little kid. Great show. And I'll finish off this video by looking at this weird box set, the Monty Python box set. Totally weird. It's like everything Monty Python. So you get the films and everything. Hope you can see. Obviously the humour's not for everyone. Totally weird this, you pull them out. Like drawers. Doing this one-handed by the way. Then you get the DVDs in. So they're all drawers. There's the Holy Grail. Put them like that. The Life of Brian. Brilliant, that one. I think that's my favourite of the films. The Man in the Life, that's great as well. Then you get, there's a parrot. The dead parrot instead. A taste of Monty Python personal bests. Monty Python Life at the Hollywood Bowl. Put the parrot in. Then you get Monty Python's Flying Circus, that would be the show. What on earth's this? Wow! It's a bloody t-shirt. I'll have to wear that for when I do a review of Monty Python. I'll wear the shirt for you, so you can probably see what it looks like. So a brilliant box set that. I think it's a rarity. But you get all that. So great collection that. So that's it. That's first three. That's part 3. So that's part 3. So I've covered these 3 rows. So next time I'll do this row, and this row. Those 3. So look out for that video coming soon. Bye everybody, bye. Bye.